मनिका मैम आपका प्रेजेंटेशन लगाइए।
Ma'am, it'll be best to remove your mask, like your voice muffle हो जाएगा.
Show the slides. Yeah, I'll remove right now. When I'll start, I'll remove. When we're ready, we'll remove. Okay? Right now it's okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now it's okay.
Or if you want, I can remove. No problem. सबने लगा रखा है. नहीं आप लगा रखा
Sunny,
है.
your
एक जन लगा
camera
रखा है.
is not clear. Manika, Manika's camera is not clear.
मोनिका मैम आपका कैमरा इतना क्लियर नहीं आ रहा.
Ma'am, वहाँ पे नेटवर्क इशू हो रहा है.
जैसे हो रहा है. हाँ.
Are you on 4G or
Okay.
Wi-Fi?
Yes, fine.
Is it? Are you on Wi-Fi or 4G?
Now अभी नहीं हम तो बहुत क्लियरली देख रहे हैं. For me it is very.
मनिका आपका वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है ठीक.
मोनिका मैम आई थिंक इट्स बेटर अगर आप अपना 4G पे स्विच कर ले वाईफाई से.
ऑल्सो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप अपना प्रेजेंटेशन ना ईमेल कर दो वृंदा को. अगर आपके लैपटॉप से नहीं चलेगा तो वो चला देगी.
अमिता मैम वो ज्यादा feasible नहीं होगा क्योंकि वो ना कंट्रोलिंग में डिफिकल्टी हो जाएगी पीपीटी के.
नहीं बस रहे एज अ बैकअप सिर्फ रहना चाहिए किसी के पास so that just in case. No harm sharing it. Seema was with her yesterday, na? Is she? Seema with you?
कैमरा ठीक नहीं आ रहा है क्या? नेट को ऐसे होता है. नेट को
मैम बीच बीच में ठीक आ रहा है.
अभी तो आप वेट करो ना.
मेरा बीच में ठीक आ रहा है. ये नेटवर्क इशू है इधर शायद. वाईफाई इशू हो सकता है.
मैडम.
हाँ मैम. हाँ वही आपका फोन आ रहा था. बताइए. मैं कर रही हूँ आपको कॉल एक बार. मनिका मैम आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Yeah, now it's okay. Can you hear me now? It's audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning, sister. Good.
Sister, you're on mute.
Sister. Yeah, sister. Sir. Good morning, sister.
I'm saying good morning to all.
Now we can hear you. Good morning, sister.
I will
We can
link
hear
Now
you
we can
now.
hear you.
Good morning, everyone.
Now we can hear
Yes.
you. Good morning.
So, आ जाएगा वीडियो आ जाएगा क्योंकि जब इसमें अपलोड नहीं करोगे नहीं होगा।
So we have 5 minutes to go.
नहीं होते हैं बट 10 बजे से है सपोर्ट करें फिर हमें आपको सिर्फ बोलने पे फोकस करना है बाकी सब
Anju ma'am, equal amount of participation is going on at the YouTube link also.
इसमें पहले क्या डालना
10 सेट्स वाली
एक बार अब इधर आगे
अमिता मैम, आपका कैमरा भी थोड़ा सा नीचे कर।
Vrinda, mine is all right. Vrinda,
Yes, ma'am. Rekha, ma'am, it's all right.
thank you, beta. दिनेश, दिनेश आप म्यूट कर लो और अंजू आप अनम्यूट कर लो.
दिनेश
यस सर, दिनेश सर, आपकी आवाज आ रही है पर थोड़ा सा इको ज्यादा आ रहा है.
जाना नहीं है कहीं.
सर आई
यस
थिंक कोई
सर, थोड़ा सा
बैकग्राउंड
इको
नॉइज आ
ज्यादा.
रही है.
बंद करके रखे अभी साउंड.
नवीन आई थिंक ये मानिका मैम की तरफ से आवाज आ रही है ना, तो वो धुआं मतलब हो रहा है. यस सर, यस सर.
अंजू मैम, इट्स टाइम. आप एक बार देख लो शुरू कब करना है.
आप जैसे कहोगे अभी थोड़ा वेट कर लें और लोग ज्वाइन कर लें. 50-80 हुए अभी.
यस मैम, अभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो लेट्स वेट फॉर 1 or 2 minutes.
आप जब बोलोगे आई स्टार्ट.
ओके मैम.
Has sister joined?
Yes ma'am, sister was there. Sister is there.
Okay.
Yes, sister join. Manmohan also join.
अलका मारवा एंड वृंदा आप भी म्यूट कर लो.
Yes.
Okay.
अमिका, शुड आई स्टार्ट और अभी वेट करें?
You may start, I think.
टेल मी. अभी रेनू गुप्ता ने
You may
ज्वाइन कर
start.
दिया. 5 मिनट और कर लेते. एक बार मोनिका मैम का मैं सिग्नल ले लूं कि वहां से सब सेटल हो गया.
We can see her now.
No, they're doing, but let me word with them. Brinda, can you check with them once? Brinda, मोनिका मैम का एक बार चेक कर. एवरीथिंग सेटल डाउन. तो फोन इज अनम्यूट. अनिल लैंडलाइन देना जल्दी से मुझे.
मनिका मैम का अनम्यूट हो गया.
Manika ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, can you just speak something so that we can see if you are audible?
ये पागल लोगों को बता दीजिए ये सारे.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now it's okay. Okay.
Brinda and Anju
Anju and Manmohan. All can hear me now?
Brinda, probably you
Yes,
can
Yes, it's all good,
taking
Manika.
down the
Now the
program
video is
schedule.
also fine. Yeah, it's all good. Anju, you may start. We'll all put ourselves on mute. And Anju may start.
स्लाइड आपको शुरू कराना पड़ेगा स्लाइड को शुरू कराना पड़ेगा लाइक चुनाव स्लाइड इसलिए थोड़ा सा आप बगल में
मनिका आप भी म्यूट कर लीजिए. अंजू में स्टार्ट.
Amita, should I start or I'll wait for a few minutes more?
नहीं कर लो आप स्टार्ट.
Anju, you can start. Okay.
Because yeah, then sister will speak also.
Maybe start करेगी मैं.
Ready to go, ma'am.
Anju, this is Mary. I'd like to welcome you all for today's webinar. The topic of webinar is living with Corona, challenges and management of the realities we are facing and stay hopeful for the future. The new guidelines strikes balance between the health, convenience and ease in streamlining our professional requirements. We should remain optimistic, action-oriented and keep focused on the health and safety of ourselves, our family, friends and neighbors. Precaution is the need of the hour. It is equally important that you take your own measures like wearing masks, maintaining adequate distance and using sanitizer for the safety and well-being of loved ones. When positive is the word, the word. I am grateful to my principal for motivating me to gather the courage to conduct the webinar. Without her support, it would not have been possible. Now, I would like Principal Sister Dr. Rosalie to address everyone. Sister Rosalie, please.
Sister Rosie, please, we cannot hear you.
Sister, we can't hear you. Please unmute. Yeah.
Okay, a very good morning to all of you. I'm very happy to welcome the staff and the students of Jesus and Mary College and all the participants from various departments and institutions to this special webinar organized by the Department of Physical Education with IQAC, Jesus and Mary College, on the topic Living with Corona, Challenges and Management of Well-being. For this, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Manika Debnath. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation to share your expertise on this topic. I am sure all of us will benefit much from your interaction with us, especially at this challenging time of COVID-19 pandemic. There is a lot of uncertainty, fear about our well-being and about our future and our survival itself. As the doctors and experts say, our survival, our well-being depends on us. We should take all the measures possible for our well-being, for our survival and of the others. We need to live facing every challenge. We need to live facing every challenge that comes on our way. Let us look to the future with confidence and courage. We will overcome. Yes, surely we will overcome with God's blessing. Before we begin, let us invoke God's blessings on each one of us and on the whole world, so that we may be able to cope with and overcome every situation, not only this unprecedented situation of COVID-19, but also every situation, come what may. With God's protection and human intervention, that we may be able to live a healthy, peaceful, and a happy life. Let us also remember and pray for our government, the doctors and nurses who take care of us, and all the volunteers and the support staff, and all those who, very specially, who lost their job. We see every day on the television how people, even on foot for thousands of kilometers, to reach their home for their survival. It is heartbreaking, but let us place all our cares into the hands of God, into the strength and protection of God Himself. And I thank and congratulate Dr. Anju Luthra and her team, Dr. Amida Motwani, Dr. Alka Marwa, Dr. Naveen, and all the others who helped to make this webinar a successful one. Once again, I thank you all and God bless you.
Thank you, Sister Rosalie, for your valuable words. Now I would like Dr. Alka Marwa, coordinator of IQAC, to welcome the participants. Over to Alka Marwa, please.
Thanks, Anju. Once again, on behalf of IQAC and Principal Jeesan Mary College, it is my privilege to extend a very warm welcome to all of you present here, and especially to our speakers of the day, Dr. Manika Debnath and Dr. Vikram Singh. We are eagerly looking forward to listening to their views. They will be guiding us and giving us useful tips for how to grapple with the physical, mental, and emotional challenges we all are facing during the corona pandemic.
Thank you, Alka Marwa. Now I would request Dr. Dinesh Adlika to introduce our speakers of the day. Dinesh, please.
Good morning, everyone. We have with us Dr. Manika Debnath. Dr. Debnath is a former head of the Department of Health Sciences, Fitness and Alternate Therapy at the Lakshmibai National Institute of Physical Education, which is a deemed university under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. Dr. Debnath helmed the Commonwealth Games 2010 as Deputy Director General Sports for artistic gymnastics for men, rhythmic gymnastics for women, wrestling, cycling, and rugby events. Professor Debnath is the founder of National Sports Dance and Fitness Foundation and is presently the Secretary General of the organization. Dr. Debnath has 2 books to her credit, and she has supervised 9 doctoral theses. A fitness ambassador to India from IDEA, that is International Fitness Professionals Association USA, Dr. Debnath today is going to speak about on the webinar on the term of living with Corona, the challenges before the wellness. A warm welcome to you, Professor Debnath. In normal times, I would have requested one of our colleagues to present you with a bouquet of flowers, but in these circumstances, with words, a very, very warm welcome on behalf of Jesus and Mary College and the sports department in particular. The floor is for you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for your kind words and inviting me to share my experiences of 40 years in this fitness and physical education and sports line. And rather, I would like to share my experiences, how one can improve the immunity power to fight against this particular crucial situations that everybody know it. Before I start, I would like to thank respected principal, sister, Rosalie, then Dr. Monmohan Kaur, then Dr. Anju Luthra, and every other person directly and indirectly making this program happening for several days. So I do not know much of them, but from my side, that's heartiest congratulations to them to make this program happening. Thank you so much once again for your all kind words. Slides. Just my slides is coming on the screen. Please bear with me for a few seconds. Yeah. Okay, can you see the first slides? All of you, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can see the slide.
Yeah, you can see the slides and you can, I'm audible also. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Then I can start, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. During this pandemic like COVID-19, and there are different actions are taking place to maintain this crucial period, especially with each and everybody. I am going directly to my slides because I don't want to speak anything about like what is pandemic and what is coronavirus and how to take measures. I think all of us know present over here. Not only that, all over the world, everybody knows and everybody is taking some care or the other. So I don't want to touch those things. I want to go directly with my topic, dealing with fitness and lifestyle of corona crisis. As we know, corona virus is not a fatal disease, but it is highly infectious through the infected person and by talking, sneezing, droplets, coughing, etc. That we all know it. And we all are trying to save ourselves. Especially during this period, we all are trying to maintain our physical, mental well-being. And by keeping the social distancing And we are constantly worried about to eat a right food where our foods are non-perishable, how to work and cope up at home with all the crucial circumstances, environment, and get a proper sleep. Constantly we are anxious, we are stressed, and to get everything well all the time. And we are also panic. Oh, maybe next person is suffering with some viruses, it should not infect me. So that's why certain measures should be taken, which I have limited to certain measures, that is physical, mental, diet and nutrition. In between, there will be so many slides where I'll be highlighting only the points because time constant is there. And I want to show also very motivating video clip where everybody can be motivated to start something, not tomorrow, but every time, something or the other, so that it is more motivating to do something by staying at home. So before starting all this thing, let us first, slide, let us see all the general challenges we are facing during this lockdown period. There would be many specific challenges and barriers also, but here I have noted down only few of them. Generally, we all have it. So, new normal life, where we have to adjust constantly. Every time you have to maintaining the social distances, living with mask and sanitizer all the time, then online teaching and learning processes for the children and for the teachers also, change in routine and lifestyle, staying at home and work from home, sedentary lifetime. We are not able to go out every time, and our physical activity has reduces, and indulge in eating more food and overeating, then more time on computer screen, tension, stress constantly, and ultimately we suffer with lots of depression, which this depression which bring us to lead to the sleepless night, less rest, and that's why we are reducing our immunity power or energy level or aura level inside our energy through the different auras surrounding us, negative auras. So how you can keep improving our inner energy through our different auras, and ultimately that boosts the immunity power to fight against the viruses, not only coronaviruses, maybe any of the viruses if it is surrounding us, and we are immune enough to fight with those viruses. And definitely at present we are focusing on coronavirus. Before I go to next slide, I would like to explain also the wellness, because we are constantly trying for maintaining our well-being. That's why I have thought just to go through quickly what is wellness and how we can maintain the feeling of well-being always. So this term is normally we use for the healthy balances of mind, body, and spirit, and according to that results in overall feeling of well-being. And to require that, to have the overall feeling constantly well-being, it requires lots of continuous balance and purposefully the direction within the environment where we are living and functioning positively, and this ultimately the state which get the results and the directions in which progress takes place towards the ever higher functioning potential of functioning of every individual. So in nutshell, this is what is well-being and wellness. Now I want
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. We are not able to see the slides.
okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are just trying. Can you see now?
Yes.
It is visible now. So I'll go through again the
Yes.
first slides once more, and then second challenges, then well-being, then I'll go to fourth slides. Okay, just for a glance, at a glance. This is my first slide, dealing with fitness and lifestyle challenges on coronavirus. So first thing, I have shown the challenges, what all general challenges you are showing. I have mentioned few points, very general points, maybe we all are facing, and it may be at this present scenario, there will be many more specific challenges and barriers, but I have used only the challenges. Now, third slides. Then I talked about, if you heard me properly, about the wellness. So this is the slides. You can just see once. I've already once explained it. I don't think I need to explain once more.
Sorry, we can see only one slide. If you can put the slideshow.
Which one you have seen? Can you tell me?
It's headed wellness.
wellness वाली आई है मैम की और slides नहीं आई
Yeah, wellness. Second, next is not coming. Can you are you visible to wellness?
ये वाली नहीं, slide ये वाली दिखाना.
Yes, we can see wellness.
And challenges? Can you see
No.
the challenges? Challenges
No.
now?
No.
Okay.
You may start the slideshow actually. We can see it now. Thank you.
Can you see the second slide? Is it visible, second slide?
It was visible.
Challenges?
No, ma'am, it's gone. Earlier it was shown, again it's gone. Monica, ma'am, yeah, it's coming
Yeah,
out.
now we can see it. We can see it.
Okay. So now I'm going to fourth slides. Is it okay? Now I'm showing 10 features how one can remain happy. This may motivate those are. Yeah. See one by one 10 features. Is it visible?
Yes, Monica, ma'am, it will be.
Okay. Sound is audible?
The audible is very slow.
I think this is the only limit over here. We are in maximum sound over here. But just read it. Just read it.
It's still okay, ma'am. Video is still okay. It's still. It's not moving. Video is not. Yeah, it's still.
It's not moving?
No, not at all.
Now?
No.
Here it is moving.
No, still it's still.
I think that is a network issue, ma'am.
Maybe network issue. So you can you see now? Is it visible now?
No, ma'am. The video is not moving.
Ma'am, often if the internet is very slow, then It's only the audio. The video does freeze.
You can watch the video. Just let me know. Can you watch the video?
Ma'am, the audio of the video is
No.
coming, but the video is not moving.
Video is not moving. Okay, just to hold on for a second. डायरेक्ट स्क्रीन में चले जाओ बस ये now can
Yes, ma'am.
you
Now
see
it's okay. Yes, ma'am.
sound is
Yes,
good?
it's fine now. Fine.
Yes.
Is it clear now? No.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. How you can improve your orders and improve the energy level and improve the inner energy level automatically any viruses,
Ready? Ready, Moran?
Okay, I'll speak later on. You can just watch the video now. How you need to be happy. How you need to remove yourself, connect with the people, feel the vibration of the energies, eating the good more of fruits, more of fibers, more of fresh food. At this moment, reduce eating, more of non-veg. Always feel colorful, put some color in your body, in your mind, in your heart. Always be positive thinking. Try to remain always happy. And whatever you want, try to connect from your heart. Enjoy your work in any condition, whatever condition and environment may come. Okay, now I'm going down to next slides. Now, by everyone during this period, everyone taking some measures of the other to reduce the spread of coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic, and every day we are changing our daily life and new challenges are coming in our life new routine of work is coming, even our physical exercise, lots of changes are taking place. So I have limited my topic to three main points or aspects, that is exercise, E, D, and R. E for exercise, D for diet, and R for rest. Now, how this exercise is so important to fight against or remain fit during this pandemic period. Exercise will reduce your stress, prevent weight gain, and in fact prevent weight gain. When I talk about exercise has got, or fitness has got, always three very important positive tips. That is, if you want to gain the weight, you can gain the weight. If you want to reduce the weight, you can reduce the weight. If you want to maintain your weight, you can maintain the weight. That is the only beauty of fitness, anytime, every time, and specifically during this COVID-19 pandemic period. Then ultimately it improves the immune system. Then definitely exercise reduces stress and anxiety, because when do exercise, when body is sweating, automatically some chemical produces from our brain that once feel happy and good, feeling good, actions come. And when are feeling good, when you can reduce the stress and anxiety due to exercises, definitely you can rest better, you can fall good sleep. When you can get a good sleep, definitely your energy level is always boosting. And different experts, health experts, everybody say at this period minimum 7 to 8 hours sleep and rest is very, very important. That can be enhanced only through exercises. Next. Now, there are many ways of remaining active even during this pandemic period or crucial period. If you can't go out, you have to remain at home, but you cannot be idle. Though life is very, very challenging inside, you may not go out, you may not go office, you may not go outside for shopping, but still life are more different during this period. Can you hear me and see the slides, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Yes,
So
we
we
can
can,
hear you and see the
yeah,
slide.
thank you. One can engage very safely in different physical activities. We can take online classes that our all the children are taking, kids are taking. We can, but same way, physical activities, fitness classes also we can take online. Virtual classes, that is, you can choose your own personal trainer. They can make your customized program for you according to your goal and according to your need. And accordingly, you can also do the exercises of especially calorie burning activities, and which is allow you to maintain your cardiorespiratory endurance. Then we can do many, many household activities. I think many times it is showing in the TVs also, how can water bottle you can use as a strength training, and you can lift your kids and do the power training where you can maintain your strength. And all the challenges type of activities by staying at home, you can do it. Like you can sweep, you can clean, you can cook, you can go up and down. If there is a stairs, you can play with your children. So you can set up your own goals and you can start doing exercises, fitness programs, but you have to set up your own goals, but keep doing something, keep moving something. These are the different ways. Now I would like to show you another slides, how different kind of activities you can see. These are the latest trend of fitness. You can pick up one of them according to your needs and ability or your goals. Yeah, because many of them it is not available at home, but you can pick up some of them, you can start doing it. At least watch the video. And can you see? Is it visible? Can someone tell me? Is it
Yes, ma'am.
visible
Yes.
or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Videos are
Okay.
coming.
Okay. So many things you may not having facilities at home. So same exercise, if there is no water also, you can follow them and do it on the floor. It can be sports activity, it can be specific activity. Can you see the video, please?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
it's coming for the swimming pool one.
Okay. You can do cross trainer in the water, but if water is not available, same exercise you can do on the floor. You can follow the online classes and do the exercise at home by staying at home. Then this is very, very simple one. It is just palaction. You may not have the medicine ball, but you can take the water bottle and do it with your husband, with your partner, with your children. This is you may not able to do it. You also cannot do it by staying at home unless you have the facilities. But you can do skipping rope. You can do it instead of this speed. But, so you can watch them on TV and you can do it with family by staying at home. So I'm going to next slide now. So they are the different. Can you see the next slide?
No.
Not visible. Okay. Can you see now? Precaution measures?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So before starting any exercises or fitness program, either it is inside the home or outside, especially during this period, you have to take certain practices and precaution. Keep distances. This is very, very, very important factor. You have to keep distance while doing exercise even inside the home with your own family member, because these practices will help you when you go out. I remember just 4 days before of lockdown in India, I just came from Europe, Switzerland, so where my husband lived. So I remember how they were so disciplined and maintaining their distances, even in the fitness studio. They made a marking, which block one has to stay and do the exercises with the trainer. So distance is so important, not in India, in everywhere, especially in India when we have thickly populated and we are not used to maintaining the distance. Then using mask during exercises also, if you are going out. If you are inside, if you're sure that no one is having the viruses, then you can do the exercise without mask also. But be careful. N95 mask in any circumstances while doing fitness exercises, one should not use it because it has a 3 layers. Then I have mentioned one American recommendations, how they are recommending the adult, how they should aim towards the fitness program. Then second last one, if someone is having chronic conditions or older adult, can you hear me? In your family, then you have to take certain special care. Special care, first of all, you have to go for a doctor checkup before starting a new home exercises program. And maybe doctor will prescribe you or recommend you what kind of exercises you have to do it safely for you, and listen to the doctor and follow the doctor type of exercise you should avoid. And then While taking the virtual classes also, you can customize your program. They can customize your program if they know there is a special conditions and older
Sorry, ma'am. If
wellness
you stop
program.
presenting, we'll be able to see you.
Sorry,
If you
can
can
you
stop presenting, then we can see you.
okay?
If you can shut down the presentation, then we'll be able to see you.
Okay,
Yes, it's fine now.
so can I move
Good.
to slide now?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Thank you. Now I'm coming to nutrition. When you talk about nutrition, and special attention should be taken about the diet, nutrition, which may help you to fight against the coronavirus. Now, during this period, we know that action specially taken towards the food and then what kind of food one should eat. So my suggestion would be stop stocking food from the store and market, which is not only we are doing in India, I have seen in also in Europe. People are keep storing the food from the store, and when you go there, you'll find everything is vacant, which is absolutely not required. You have to just plan out what food you need it and bring it those food. Especially you have to eat a fresh food and lots of starchy food, protein products, and especially citrus food. In short, I can tell that because this is not my topic, that's why I'm not trying to talk more on nutrition, but I can talk about balanced diet. Balanced diet means try to see that in your food you eat those energy food, starchy food, then lots of protein, because protein have shown that in certain extent it reduces the viruses. And then citrus food also have been found that it reduces the viruses in the body. It can kill the viruses. Next slide. Now, next slides, I'm talking about rest. Rest means sleep. Many experts and the doctor advises that minimum 7 to 8 hours everybody must sleep, even for the patients. Yes, even for the patients when they can recover faster, and especially at this period when lots of tension and lots of stress, different kind of stress, one feel depressed, and sleeping is very, very important factor where you can feel relaxed, you can intact your energy level, and then you can ultimately improve your internal immunity power to fight against coronavirus surrounding yours in your environment. In any case, if it is comes also, if you are taking proper rest, that can heal up faster, or you can fight with coronavirus faster. Yeah. Now I want to tell you how stress, sleep can boost your well-being power, and ultimately you can improve your immunity power, you can improve your energy level. So managing stress and anxiety at this point is a very, very crucial circumstances, especially at this scenario. Enough sleep, and for just about every other aspects of health, rest and sleep is also equally important for the development or maintaining of the well-being, and which ultimately boosts the overall well-being. And another way which is very, very important for everyone, even now doctors are also, scientists are also, they have been agreed and they have been suggesting yoga, pranayama, meditation, om chanting, yog nidra. These are quite useful for managing stress and anxiety. I'm not going deep into this because I think there is another speaker who will be talking about yoga and meditations and pranayama. So I can just tell you, it's boosted the well-being power and it helps to maintain the stress and tension and help you to sleep and maintain the well-being of everyone. Then Vinyasa yoga is very, very important, and it helps you to maintain sufficient body strength, and it also sometimes helps you to lose weight. But one should always do it under the personal trainer and instruction. Through the instruction, one should not just start by watching well-being. Can you see the tips of well-being? Yeah, this one, can you see now tips if you are feeling anxious?
Yes.
Okay. Any point of time,
It's here, ma'am.
any point of time, even you are stressed, you are anxious, how can immediately overcome your anxious and stress and feel good? So first thing, you can communicate with your children, with your friends. You can do some basic well-being practices like pranayama, like yoga, like meditation. You can pick up one or two out of them and start practicing. Try to be connected always with your friends, with your family, with the technology, and what creatively you can start doing something so that you can forget your anxiousness, your stress. You can do lots of reading also. TV news is one of the very, very important these days. You can be updated with the TV news. And last one is, which is very, very important, if possible, once in a day, try to go out by using mask, maintaining distance, get the fresh air, get the sunshine. People say, and experts says, then sunshine and vitamin D rays early in the morning 15 to 20 minutes and during the sunset 15 to 20 minutes is a highly beneficial for the development of mental health and well-being very, very well, and you can fight against coronavirus. I am just surprised to see my certain neighbor of housewife in the morning when I come out around 7 to 8 o'clock. I find them, they all are sitting in the sunrise and getting the sun bath. And what I mean to say, all these things almost all of us know, only thing is you have to start practicing. Now I am almost going to finish my presentation. Can you see the conclusion part? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Conclusion we've seen.
Yes.
Dinesh, over to you, please.
Yeah. Is it visible now? Is it visible? Conclusion?
Yes, ma'am. Conclusion.
Although this is I'm almost ending my topic, although it may take some effort or create to adjust with the new routines, new environment, new lifestyle, but ultimately and bottom line is, end of the day, one have to do physical activities to maintain the fitness and try to get the maximum health and well-being during this virus period, and especially coronavirus pandemic, and always for lifetime. And importance of mental health and well-being for healthy workforce. When we are having a healthy workforce, healthy citizen, healthy kids, healthy youth, definitely world is going to be the better. So after that, I would like to show you one Om chanting. You can just read and listen how to find out minimum 15 to 20 minutes in a day if you can't do anything else, and how can you be benefited from the Om chanting, and by staying at home, how can improve your inner strength, inner energy, and ultimately improve the immunity power and maintain your continuously well-being and health and good life and happy life. Next slide. Please watch another video clip of Om chanting, benefit of Om chanting. Is it visible and audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please focus on all the points. Very, very important. All of us can practice this.
Okay.
Just for 10 to 15 minutes or maybe maximum. Please keep reading what is coming on the screen. It improves the blood circulation, reduces the stress, improves the focus, concentration, reduces anxiety and depression, relaxes the muscles, improves the nervous system, and it also improves the digestive system. It gives the complete sense of control. At least 108 times, get the maximum benefit possible. Improve the perception power. You can always talk positive. Your work efficiency improve. Find yourself more balanced, happier, satisfied in life. Your personality become attractive. You get a positive aura so that you can improve your energy, which I have been talking so long. You can take a better decision. Now, before I give my thank you, I would like to end up by talking that during this period when these viruses are asymptomatic, symptomatic, sometimes you are around the people when you don't know person is carrying a virus or not. So I request, I suggest, whenever go out, please come back and keep your gloves, keep your bag, everything outside, go direct. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There is lots of disturbances, and then immediately go out, go inside the bathroom for a proper bathing, and with a possible hot water with ordinary soap. You don't have to take any special soap and nothing. And see that your throats are not getting dry. One Japanese doctor has suggested that during this period, see that your throats are not getting dry. Every 15 minutes, try to take the sip of water. And in any case, if you are exposed, if you get a little bit of irritation in your throat, try to do the gargling immediately. Don't wait for the things become a worst. And then take a hot water and lots of protein diet, nutritious of citrus diet and starches, and when small thing doesn't become a big one, because one cases of viruses, remember, that going to spread the community from first the family, the next door, then the whole neighbor, then the country, then become a community spread. So if we can practice the small thing, we can definitely stop the viruses. They will come. We live our normal life, I'm sure. And then I want to tell you the five P practicing. First one is protection, P. Second one is positive thinking, and third one is pranayama, and fourth one is prayer. Simply practicing these 4 P's, you can improve your good health. You can improve your aura system in your body. When aura is improves, you can improve your energy level. When energy level is improves, then your immunity power improves, and you can fight against the coronavirus in this period, critical circumstances. In these circumstances and scenario, we can live happily and healthy. So, first one. So this is my last slides. I want to thank everybody by requesting commit yourself to participate for regular fitness program, not for this period, for your whole life, and enjoy the life fullest and be positive, be happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Debnath. Thank you very much for your very lucid presentation on this concept of corona. The concept of wellness that you have explained to us today has really made us think about how to sort of, in these times of corona, reduce the spread of, or sort of control the spread of corona through various aspects. The EDR, that is exercise, diet, and rest regime that you have talked about, is going to benefit us all. I mean, I take it in my own personal life.
And also 4
I know.
P's.
Yes, the 4 P's also, but the important part is that the EDR. I mean, I am taking it for my personal self. I consider myself a couch potato, and now that you have talked about this, that inside the house also one can really take indulge in different physical activities. It has personally motivated me to indulge in that and do that. The concept of that you talk about, the anxiety pangs that hit us all. Last very, very important thing, talking to children, sitting with your elders, that you have talked during your presentation, I am sure is going to help many of us. The 4 P's, and then the 4 P's that you have talked about, yes, we all perhaps know that they are very important, but practicing them in our life would also, I'm sure people will start practicing them after listening to this thing. Now, there are certain questions that we have received from our participants, and one or two I'll just quickly put for you this thing. The first and the important that I find it that sports practitioners have sent me in. One of the important question is how to teach basic hygiene habits to the kids and students. If you can throw some light on this, we would really be.
This is very, very important factor in India, specifically in India. We are used to keeping our own house clean and making road, dirty. This is I found. So we have to make different measures. Hygiene, as I told you, when you come back, you have to wash your hair immediately, because they have been shown that even hair, especially ladies, hair are also carrying some sort of maybe carrying some sort of viruses. Then frequently washing hands, not only 20 minutes, even 20 seconds, even 30 seconds, constantly with the ordinary soap that we are already following, all of us. And whenever we eat, see that before that, everybody wash our hands. And knowingly, unknowingly, make it a habit in this period. We have to wash our hands. Then whenever we go out, we have to remove our shoes outside, we have to remove our bag outside, you have to remove our gloves outside, and which bag we are carrying, we have to put it in the water, possibly hot water, so that certain extent of hygiene we can start maintaining. Then whenever we coughing and sneezing, see that we put the hand in our mouth and specifically like this, so that your viruses are not spreading going to anybody else. There are a few more also, I hope. Yeah, next question please.
Madam, next question that I have received from participants concerns the senior citizens. We all have senior citizens living with us, or we are rather living with our senior parents who are senior citizens of the age of 70, 75, 80. And during this period of pandemic, they have not been able to go out, and there are very many issues with them. Certainly, the anxiety pangs that they get. They're not able to mix with their friends. They're not able to. So, any advice on that aspect?
Yes, this is really very good question, especially me. I am also senior citizen. I'm 65 plus. I'm already retired, and 4 years I'm already retired, and it is also crucial for me. I can tell you, only fitness is only can protect you, help you, and by staying at home when they are 70 plus or 80. You have seen even 70 plus 80 in America, those who are fit, they are doing everything. But if you are having some critical conditions, they are not supposed to go out. I'll just share one of my experience. When I was Switzerland just 2 months back, I was supposed to meet one of the couple. They are very old couple in Zurich. So it was pre-decided, but when I wanted to meet them, they directly refused. They said, no, our age is 80. We don't want anybody to come to our home. We want to be at home. Please don't visit us. This is the mantras I am telling you. Old people, especially suffering with certain chronic diseases like cancer, hypertension, diabetes, all these people are not supposed to go out. Now, what they should do it? They should watch TV by maintaining the distances with the kids and their families. They can do the interaction with everybody by staying at home. They can talk with the in a telephone with the children, with the relatives. They can do lots of readings, and they can practice the Om chanting. This is going to connect their mind physically, mentally, and spiritually. Not only they are old, they are going to enhancing their immunity power by doing this. And if someone is not doing it and just saying, oh, I can't go out, I would suggest at least start with some few pranayamas, pick up 1 or 2 pranayamas like Kapalbhati, or if they are not having some complications, or maybe Anulam Vilam and Om chantings, relaxing meditation. That will help their mind to be happy and fight with this period temporarily. Yeah.
Ma'am, a lot of our sports practitioners and teachers of physical education have asked this question of how is going to be the post-pandemic scenario in sports sciences, in physical education, and otherwise. Can you foresee any future or how is the scenario going to be in near
See,
future?
all sports trainer, sports personnel, and sportsmen with whom I'm constantly in touch, like all the gymnasts, national level coaches, and dronacharyas, they are already giving online coaching classes everywhere. But sometimes certain sports, which is not possible to online giving classes, because if once they learn the wrong technique, wrong skill, after that, when the regular session start, it takes long time and sometimes it is impossible to collect them. It is really crucial period. Each and every, I would suggest each and every games, each and every sports. Like I have given the example, specific example of gymnastics. So coaches are much better in a position to understand in a specific sports what kind of training they should give it. My suggestion would be in this temporary period, unless people start their regular classes, unless the vaccination start comes, online classes should be more focused on physical fitness and mental fitness by doing whatever I said in general practices and specific practices. Trainer, coaches must decide their own customized program according to their nature, fitness level of each sportsman. This is my suggestion.
Thank you very much. A lot of our physical education teachers have asked this question. How can we manage our students post-corona, of course, when the schools, etc., will open? How will we manage our students during the games period?
Yes, again, it is a very, very important questions. Once it is started, same thing, first important factor, you have to measure, so you'll be taking the distancing. When it is a body contact game, you have to still wait, see the viruses, person is suffering or not. All the checkup must be taken time to time, not once and finish. And then only they should give the training, and as far as possible, limit the training, body contacts for a limited time, unless until our vaccination is already invented. Till then, I would suggest check their fitness level and then start with the body contact games. Otherwise, carry on with their skills practices and fitness practices, and then for combating games can be practiced only for few seconds or few minutes, which can give a certain extent of result. And this problem, it is not only we Indian will be facing, it will be faced by all over the world. And even China also is thinking very seriously how they are going to conduct the next Olympic. Because I am also constantly in touch with them because my family members are living in Japan. They are also constantly taking lots of planning how they can conduct this Olympic game, which has been postponed already. It is very difficult to tell now. It is the time only will tell what kind of precaution you have to take. I can say only proper checking should be taking place. Fitness level should be enhanced. Skill level should be enhanced. And then when body is prepared for the technical skill, it may take certain time. And we have to wait and see the situations. Any other questions, please?
Thank you, Dr. Debnath. I think in your presentation you have covered almost everything.
I could answer, I could satisfy them.
Yeah. No. Your presentation really has been a very good presentation, despite the technical glitches. It was a holistic kind of presentation wherein you have taken care of all the aspects of Corona, even post-Corona, and how our personal lives, how during these times we should manage, particularly your slides on stress, because stress is something which almost everyone, child of 1 day to...
Everyone, even sports person.
Yeah.
These days.
So thank you very much for taking your valuable time out for our webinar. I'll now hand over the floor to Dr. Anju Luthra.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Anju, we'll need a minute to switch the YouTube stream.
Okay, no problem. In the meanwhile time, I'll call my second speaker, Dr. Vikram Singh from JNU University, please.